been on a mission, man. I've been on a mission lately. It's some sticky situations that just grinding down to Medicaid. Never been to prison, man. Still know what it is to break free. No, no, no. Yeah. Now I live my vision plan. No need to hallucinate.
I'm fucked. So where I'm going to start at with in here is I've already given like all the seats a vacuum and stuff under the floor mats and everything. I've done what your average Joe has done, which is vacuum the seats, vacuum as much around the seats and as far under the seats as you can get, and taken the floor mats out and giving the dasher a wipe down and all sorts of stuff. But where it gets a bit more technical is things like taking out the seat 4 bolts out and then taking the headrest off and then lifting the seat out, cleaning under the seat and do that. I've already done that when I got the car. I took all of this out when I got the car, but I thought I want to do it again just to show you. You get in a car and you see all these trims like the handbrake, and you see plastic trim like the cup holder and the shift boot and the little trimmings around there. All that can be removed. Where I'm going to start at with this, I already know where to start at, but if you're going to look for how to pull it apart, where the engine's positioned, so obviously through the centre you've got like your transmission tunnel and your drive shaft tunnel. Pretty much the chassis of the car's coming up and it's going over, so everything's bolted flat. So you want to start looking for clips or screws. I'm going to start by opening up the glove box to have a look inside, and already there's 1 screw there, 1 screw there, and then there's 3 screws inside at the bottom of the glove box. Those screws aren't there just for looking cool. Those screws are put there for the assembly components. So those 2 screws there, I can see hold this, all of this, these coin holders, the cup holder, the cutout for the handbrake, little pockets and stuff, and they attach around here. So you can see you got the main trimming and the attaches there. So I'm going to start off with what I know where to start, and that's up around the shift assembly here. So you've got your shift assembly with your stick coming up and stuff, and your shift boot. Basically the shift boot is attached to this clip here. So on the Liberty, this is all wood grain. It comes down and it splits here, and then that's obviously where it's going to connect. So what you want to do is you want to start with taking your shift knob off, and that sits on, like it's screwed on there, like there's some threads, and then the knob pretty much goes in a sleeve and then it just threads on there. So if you grab the bottom of it and you turn really hard, nice and tight, it will start to loosen. So obviously what's attaching it is the shift boot, so there's like a bit of rubber around that. Pull on it because it just sits on like little rubber clippings. See? You got the shift knob, and then underneath you got the lip, which just sits on there. So down here you got the shift boot and its little annoying thing which grabs onto that and keeps the shift knob on the boot. So now we're just gonna tediously play with this until you find it unclick like that, and right there you can see it's loosening up. There might be other clips. There's another clip, and you got 2 points around, and there it is. It's loose, so you want to pull that out of the way like that. And there's your wraparound shift assembly. Underneath, like I said, the boot is like the bag is attached to the clippings there. So I've already cleaned that. I'm going to put that out of the way. So we found some more screws. So where I'm going to start at now is I'm going to take those 2 screws out, and it just clarifies furthermore that this, where those 2 screws are, clips on, and then you can pull that out like that. And then out comes our little coin compartmentry with a rubber cover so you can clean. That's going out. That's all done in there now, so we've got a more opening and I can see the ECU, which is awesome. Undo these 2 screws at the top here. I've probably done this about 5 times already, but I'm just showing you guys. Remember to always organise where your screws go. And now you got to be very tedious with this. This whole piece just comes right out. So these 2 up the front here, they clip out like that. and then it comes up. So you want to have your handbrake all the way up and have it in third gear, and then it comes right out. And you can take the cup holder out at the bottom there if you really need to. Right, so now that is the shifter assembly, coin holder and the cup holder and the cover, that looks now like mad race car. You got your componentry there. So now, so I've already cleaned all in there, so that's all good, but I'm just gonna do a quick time lapse of me putting it all back together. And there we have it, guys, just like that. The whole plastic assembly is back together. We've got our cup holder, coin holder, compartmentary and cutout for the handbrake back on. We've got our shift boot cover back on, as you just seen, and that's how you just take it all out, give it a quick little clean. And I didn't film the cleaning because it's kind of a bit boring, but yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that, and stick around. There's always little things I'm doing to the car that I'm going to film, and there's some content for you guys, so that should be good fun. Also, I'm thinking of draining the transmission fluid and putting in, pretty much doing a tranny flush. So like I flush the oil, I'm going to flush the tranny, and that might not be for a while yet, that's still to come. But you know, pretty much empty out all the old stuff and fill it up with all the new good stuff, and then get the mix right for the differentials, because it's a Subaru. I'm going to do some reading up, make sure I got the right stuff and doing the right thing, so it will run a lot better. Because I'm noticing, you know, when I go to change gears, it's just a little bit rough, and I think it can be a little bit smoother. Needs to be done. I'm going to do it at some stage, but when I do it, it's going to be good. So probably the next mod to come up will be the twin pack of Mighty Mod stickers. I'm going to put one on the bottom of the rear passenger window and maybe one on the front window or the back window. Or I'll just keep one spare until I decide where I want to put it, so I've got another one there. But I'm getting the stickers very shortly. It's taken them a week so far. I haven't got it yet. Should only take a couple days, but it's taken a week. They must be very busy, so I'll get onto that. Also, other news, I've got the JDM license plate bracket. Relocates it from the center to the side of the bumper. It's going to look awesome. That is going to arrive some point from tomorrow to I think the 30th of August. So from the 8th of August to the 30th of August, in that period is when it's due to arrive. So that starts from tomorrow. So from tomorrow I'm going to be checking the box daily. So we'll see. But anyway, keep your eyes and ears sharp on the channel, and should be some more content coming up shortly. So anyway, apart from that, like, subscribe, and yeah, stick around. Have a good one, guys.